I am going to show you the easiest strategy to make money with a single ETF. Yes, a NEOS ETF. I'm going to reduce down the risk, and this is going to beat every options trading strategy, everything you've ever seen. Simplicity is genius. Let's begin. The ultimate dividend capture strategy. Now, I've been trading for years. I'm not going to give you a disclaimer. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. I don't care what you do. I'm going to lay out the facts and show you how easy this is, and I'm going to start this on Tuesday, and you're going to be able to follow it along, my strategy and my money on this channel. I'm going to make it like a series. Are you ready? Handfuls of money. Everybody else is sleeping on Sunday morning. I'm strategizing. I like the degeneracy of margin, okay? That's 300,000 on margin. I've had as much as 700,000 on margin. Yeah, depends what you're buying, how you stack it, and how you do it, but that's a high risk if the market crashes. So, what most people do is something like this. They'll go into SPYI or XDTE and have all that margin and think that those high weekly and monthly payments are going to knock that margin down. That's the old way of thinking. You know, it's like waiting for one event every month with SPYI. What is that event? The dividend. So from playing with it back and forth and watching its behavior, not on a spreadsheet, but in reality, my main income driver is our favorite XDTE. I'm going to hold that. Why? Well, I got it at one of the cheapest prices since the tariffs. Now, let me tell you about XDTE. It dropped down to this price when the tariffs went into effect. Now, I'm showing negative because I have a wash sale rule and they carry over the loss. So visually, you'll see that I'm down. I don't reinvest, I am just extracting the dividends. Now, SPYI, let's look at both funds together. Like any other finance video you've ever seen, I will wake up your mind, fire off your synapses, and tell you that there are links below to my community. But that's it. Think about carrying all this margin. This was only 5,000 shares. So now I have no margin. Let's pull up the account. All right, so I was carrying like 500,000, 600,000 margin, right? Why should I carry all that SPYI? Here it was only 5,000 shares. So now I've unloaded everything. Let me introduce you to the plan. Let's pull up current screenshot. Hold on. You could see now, okay, I have almost no margin. $62,000 margin is dust. What am I holding? Okay, I am holding XDTE only. Okay, now it shows I'm down even more. Okay, I got to pay out. And the problem is that Schwab carries over if you have a wash sale, your loss. My actual price is under 40. It's here. Why is this price so special? The last time XDTE went to this price was during the tariffs, and then it recovered to like $44. You know, every 1,000 shares, some good money at 14,000 shares. That alone will be epic, but the income will come back. Now let's look at some charts, and what am I waiting for here? Why am I just sitting here with nothing? Because I'm going to do the ultimate dividend capture strategy. When? Tuesday morning. Right after MLK, Martin Luther King holiday. It happens to be a record date. Okay, no, it's the announcement date of the dividend for SPYI. So now this only works with volume. Okay, if you're working with Pigeon Pay, you can't do this. So let's pull up one of these. So let's say, and I did it. I tried it already. Okay, look, the dividends are consistent and it goes up over time. So if I was going to hold, let's just look at it this way, 10,000 shares is what I'm going to buy on Tuesday. They're going to, when they announce the dividend, probably 53 cents, 50, who cares, all right? $5,300. Okay, now, you guys do options trading, you jerk off, you day trade, all of that. You don't even make this in a month. What is this on? SPYI, a great income fund. So I'm going to capture the dividend, and then it might recover in a day, might recover in 2 weeks, But every day that I am not holding it, I collected the reward, but every day I'm not holding it, I am not exposed to market risk. I am reducing my margin. It costs me like, to have that kind of margin, probably $2,800 a month. Okay? Now, which is on average when XDTE is doing good, that's an average week's payment. But this jacks things to the moon. Now, worst case scenario, what happens? I get stuck holding 10,000 shares of SPYI, which is one of the best income funds there is. If by some act of God it doesn't recover, and I already know that my account can support 10,000. So the whole key is, why should I hold 10,000 the whole month when I can come in, capture the flag, wait till it recovers, okay? Once I am green, oh, this is the old one, 503. Let's see. All right, this is the one we just did. So once I am recovered and it goes green, okay, completely, I can sell, pay off the margin. See, I always believe in this thesis of how do you pay off margin? People do it all wrong. They think that the income is going to pay down the margin. This makes you a schmuck like Alex from 9 to 5 Freedom. No, you need ejectable margin where you can just cancel it at the press of a button. In essence, that's what I'm going to do with $500,000 of Schwab's money. Okay? I'm going to buy 10,000 shares. As soon as the margin, as soon as the dividend recovers, which SPYI always does, boom. Worst case scenario, I'm holding SPYI anyway. So most people just do that. They hold the margin. But you need volume to do this. I mean, if you got $1,000, $5,000, you need to go and do DoorDash or something till you get some real money and come back. Okay? This is not the Kamiya channel. I'm not going to sell you hopes and dreams on feathers and tar pits. This is not Evil Max Corp. In any case, that's the whole strategy. That's what I'm going to do. So if you like this and you want to watch this, come watch it. I don't care. Why is $39 such an important price for XDTE? I'll show you. So this is NEOS over the last 6 months. You know, in 1 year, unlike every other covered call fund, it's actually gone up in value. Okay? Now, let's look at XDTE. Oh, XDTE for the last 6 months was kind of smooth. 43.44, 43.44. Okay? What happened here? Was there a terrible market crash? Did something terrible happen? No. It's the law, actually. The way these SEC writes the rules for these kind of funds, well, what happens, not even the SEC, it's the IRS. If they don't pay you out everything they earned, they got to hold the bag and pay taxes on it. So guess what happened at the end of the year? I was here last year, too, when XDTE made huge payments. Of course they come out of the NAV, but we recover. Now look, $43, the first payout was almost $1.30 or $1.40, right? That's when Alex, the schmuck, was in. He got it for the dividends. This is something, it's a year-end special. You get it for the discount, okay? So you can see the next dividend was almost $2. Schmucks happily took it. We dropped to $39.67. I got it right around there, right in the belly of the beast. Now, if we go back, okay, over a year, we can see the terrible tariffs. The only other time that we hit this sub $40 time was the terrible tariffs right there, $39.05. That was a negative event. This was a positive event. Congratulations to all of you that got XDTE around $40. Now, the schmucks with spreadsheets are going to look at this wrong because they don't have any money. They only have spreadsheets. Let me show you what they're going to do. They're going to say, oh, XDTE is terrible. It's lost $10 a share over the past year. $4 of that was special dividend. So now you could say, oh yeah, maybe it lost $6 a share over the course of a year. So you might have to reinvest a tiny bit. Unlike, let's look at another one. Which one should we randomly pull up? How about this one? No, they have. I think they have one, right? Don't they have one called Stupidity? Let's see how that one did. Stupidity. It's something like this. No. Is it this one? 22%. Yo, it's got to be, yeah. It's got to be that. So, let's go back and see stupidity. SDTY. That's what I put. SDTY stock. Come on. This is what I want. Not so bad, but you didn't get the special year-end dividend. They were more conservative at XDTE with our NAV. But I don't buy anything from this company, Taco Bell, because it's all cooked by the same chefs who I disagree with their cooking. It's made me sick a few times. So that's what I'm going to do. Tuesday, I'm going to come in, pick up 10,000 shares on margin. Okay, I'm going to take the dividend, and I'm actually going to put it aside into like T-bill, so we can watch it together. And then when I recover, I'm going to sell it all. Even now, why do you think I didn't buy it Friday? Why would I buy it and pay interest on $500,000 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday when the market's closed? That's just stupid. I'm going to swoop in like a demon of the night, and I'm going to take everything from them. It's going to be epic. I invite you to come and watch my journey. Oracle out. Links are below. Sign up for what is it? I don't know. My Discord. Sign up for whatever you want. You know, I don't know what you're doing. You all go to sleep on the weekends. I think about strategies, not spreadsheets. Bye.